Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an awesome life. How are you doing today? Are you getting closer to living the life that you want? Now that might mean not too many situations have changed for you, but you may be feeling like things are lighter. You're not as stressed out. You're not focused on the me. I'm not well. I need your help. Help me. You need to send me money. Oh, please do not ask me for money. You know, the only way somebody asks me for money, if you come to me with something that's so off the charts awesome, you've done like Shark Tank, you know, you can stand up in front of somebody and give them all the information of why you need to partner with them because you're offering something. You should treat the world like that. How can you expect the world to contribute back to you and invest in you when you're not coming to the table with anything? So that's what I want to talk about today. How are you investing in the world to get the world to invest in you? I want you to think about it. Isn't that true of anything? Okay, let's say you're dating. You know, those of you who are married, you remember you're dating? Would you go date somebody who really didn't offer you anything? Not because of an ego standpoint, but because you're not resonating on the same frequency. This person doesn't take care of themselves. They're really negative. Maybe they don't have a job, nor do they make any effort to get a job. You know, they don't have any income. They're looking at you to take care of them. Take care of me. They're not taking care of themselves in any way, shape, or form. Is that who you want to date? Of course not. I want you to think of you and your entire life that way. What do you attract? It's really that simple. And we're all like manifesting, law of attraction, all this stuff. And we're like, you know, what am I? And what am I offering the world? What am I giving the world that would make them even want to have anything to do with me? Have you ever had somebody walk in the room that you really want to get to know? You're like, ooh, I need to know that person. You just knew you need to know that person. They had a confidence. They were vibrant. And then you talk to them, we're like, wow, you know, this is a dynamic person. This person's going to go places, or they probably already are accomplishing things. Or you want to be around that person, don't you? Of course you do. Do you want to be in the room with the person who goes, I don't know. I'm not very smart, and blah, blah. Oh, God. Like, you'd be like, get me out of here. Let's get to the other side of the room. That's how you have to think of the world. What are you giving? You go into jobs, so many of you have told me you get fired all the time. What I'm thinking, you're not giving them anything. You're not offering them anything. And then you blame the boss, you blame the company. And yeah, that happens sometimes. That's because you're not supposed to be there. But I'd say 9 times out of 10, even if it's not a great situation, that company should really want you there. And what happens is when you leave, they're either going to offer you a lot more money, or you're going to have a headhunter steal you away because you're a real catch. Because no matter how bad the company is, you are a rock star. I see neighborhoods where the lower income neighborhoods where the homes, you know, they don't cost much. And 9 times out of 10, because there are some exceptions here, 9 times out of 10, those homes are just falling apart, and it's not because of money. They have trash all over. They just let things go to hell in a handbasket. They're not even taking care of their animals or their kids or themselves. So then they blame the world. I want you to think about this. Even if you were in a poverty situation, that is no reason not to take care of everything and be the shining little house or whatever it is you live in on the block, even if you have nothing. Clean that lawn. Make it neat. You know, take care of your stuff. The message is what I have, I'm grateful for and I take care of, including yourself. Well, it's always, well, when I have the money, then I'll take care of my house. No, you won't. You won't get the money because you're not taking care of what you have now. You're not offering anything. So you go into a job, well, it's just a waitress job. When I'm an executive, I'll do this. No, be the best darn waitress you can be. Somebody's going to go, woo, what are you doing waiting tables? You should come work at my office. You'd be great at sales. Be the best at everything. Don't be waiting for the thing to come for you to then I'll be, and then I'll be happy, and then I'll. Relationships. You want to get a great person, really awesome person? Be that person. And that person's going to come in the room. Even if you don't think you're good looking enough to get that person, they're going to be attracted to you if they're a nice person, if they're into the, you don't want a superficial person anyways, right? Comes in and says, "Jeez, you are like dynamite, man. I love you. You make me feel good. I want to be around you." Right? You don't want to be around some complainer. Be that awesome person. Be the best employee. Be the best at anything. Be the best at whatever you're pursuing. Take care of your home. Make it beautiful. Clean it. Make sure it looks pretty on the outside. Even if it's not such a great little place, it's great for you right now because the universe says, oh, it's a palace now. We're going to give them more because that's the message we're getting. That's the directives we're getting. This is good. This is positive. I love where I am. I love this. And then there goes, well, then you shall get more and more and more. And then you get a bigger place and a better job and a better relationship. That's how it works. But when you're going, I don't have, and why am I this, and poor little me, oh my God. You're talking to the wrong person if you send me an email like that. You better go to somebody who's going to baby you and help you stay in that disempowering place you're in. It's not going to be me. We've all had challenges. Yours are no worse. I don't care what story you've got, there's always somebody out there who's experiencing something worse because you chose it. It's your opportunity to take your spiritual growth to the next awesome level, major league level. And you can do it because you have free will and everything's choice. And if you're still sitting there saying, oh no, but I didn't choose, this is really bad, I didn't choose it. Great. There's something outside you punishing you and you have no free will and you're just going to sit here like an automaton and have a miserable life. If that's what you believe, go for it. When you get tired of that, why don't you join the rest of us in manifesting any reality you want? And by the way, anybody who tells me that your life is supposed to be a certain way doesn't know quantum physics. Everybody has equal playing ground here. What you have chosen through astrological charts and energies and planets and all this stuff is certain frequencies, certain personalities, certain alignment with things, different types of opportunities, different challenges, different, whatever. Yeah. Every one of us can be abundant, prosperous, healthy. Even if you're in a physical, having health issues, you can take that to a completely different level. Even if you have no chance of ever getting out of a wheelchair or whatever, you can still take that situation to a much higher level. Maybe eliminate pain, or maybe you can, walk at some point or whatever. There's a path you have chosen for spiritual growth. Some of those entail illnesses, disabilities, which aren't really disabilities at all, as we know. All of these things play into what you chose so that you could become something greater spiritually. And we are always looking at it as something that is hindering our material world and what you're not realizing. It's not about the material world, it's about your spiritual growth. And when you look at it that way, it takes on a completely different meaning. Totally different meaning. And then you go, wow, actually, I'm in a very good position over here. Yeah, I don't have this stuff, but I'm in a really good position over here. And when I break through that, then that material world opens up and goes, boom, growth, Expansion, you broke through. You forgave. You stopped feeling sorry for yourself and blaming the world. You're empowered now. Yay! And then you go into the manifesting phase of awesomeness. That's how it works. Use all of this. And quit complaining, avoid it, and embrace it. What do I have here now to break through? Geez, is my house a dump? I better get my butt out there, clean my lawn, and be proud to my neighbors, even if they have theirs trashed. It doesn't matter. You be awesome. You have a body. What are you doing with it? Yeah, sometimes it's tough. You have schedules and whatever. You can take care of yourself. Only you control what goes into this mouth. Only you decide what you eat and what you put into your body and how much of it you do. So don't be blaming anybody else. Yeah, maybe you have a slow metabolism. My mom did. I saw that poor woman struggled constantly with her weight. But she also had very bad eating habits, and when she had great eating habits, she lost the weight and looked great. That was her challenge. It wasn't easy for her. But she got to choose whether or not she was going to be the healthy person or the overweight, unhealthy person. And you get the same choices. Some things are going to come more natural to you, and that's the whole astrological choice and all the, choosing our paths, all of that. It doesn't matter. Where are you now, and what are you going to do with it? Are you going to manifest beautiful things? You can. You can manifest anything within your choices of what you brought to this space and what you're supposed to accomplish. Start looking at what you have and what you can do with it. It's pretty massive. So, are you going to be the best at that one thing? If you have the ugliest, crappiest car, I don't care. It's like a lot of people, they don't take care of, I'll take care of my new car. No, you won't. No, you won't. You're not going to get the new car because you're not respecting the one you've got. You're not sending the universe that you're thankful to have a car of any kind. I'm going to take care of this car as best I can. I'm going to wash it. I'm going to keep it clean. I love my car. And a new car comes along. Be your best at every moment. That means your thoughts. Can you send that gift out? That investment's going to come back to you. People are going to look at you and go, oh, awesomeness. I want to be with that. I want to give to that. And that's from a spiritual standpoint and a material world standpoint too. And send your light and your love and your healing out to this planet every single day. Can you do that for me? Why? Because you and I are one, and that affects me. And I care about me. Because when I care about me, I care about you. There's no separation of energy here. Just individual choice and experience, that's all it is. Don't take it so doggone serious. Would you guys lighten up a little bit? All right, there's a situation, I'll deal with it. Little Coo, baby Coo the cat. You guys have seen Coo in some of my videos. He took off for about a day and a half because I had a house guest here for a whole week, and little Coo freaked out and left. And I sat at my computer and I was worried. And I had to deal with that and said, right now Coo is gone. He was a stray. I have to know that he knows how to take care of himself. So I'm not going to put the army out to look for him. He'll come back when he's ready. And I sat and I thought, I have to deal with these feelings I'm having right now of loss and of worry. And I really sat with it. And I realized that I was projecting into the future. So I decided to project that he's just going to show up so I can relax right now. But we don't. We worry until, even if we know that thing's going to happen, we worry until it happens and we don't enjoy this moment. And I really worked on that. I thought this is a great exercise for me to say, even if Coo never showed up, I had to be okay in the moment with the fact that that was a possibility. And that me worrying was not going to change the outcome in a good way. In fact, I'm putting focus on the negative, actually. Not that I can change the free will of the cat, but I can change my reality, and my free will changes what happens in my world. So be aware of that. When you're in a situation that's a little unpleasant or things aren't going your way, sit and really work on that. Work on those feelings and say, okay, I'm going to feel this and I know what it is and this is just natural. I'm a human being. And just remember, every thought, everything you're doing is affecting everything out here, and it's reacting back, whether it wants to be around you or not, whether it's attracted to you or not. And that's that positive and lower frequency messages going out, whether you're worrying or whether you're, like I said, not taking care of your world that you do have, not being grateful, sending that message back out. Excuse me. You are whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious. It exists in you. It is you. And happy. That exists right now in you. You get to choose if you feel that. You do get to choose. I know, we're here. It's not easy. Tell me about it. Namaste.